Hi, I am Madhurima Datta, a zoology and biology educational content creators. Today's content for class 9, it is the chapter of the tissue and topic is the simple permanent tissue. In last class, we discussed about the simple tissue and meristematic tissue, and today's class, I will discuss about the permanent tissue. So, what is the permanent tissue? They are formed by division and differentiation of meristematic tissue. They are composed of those cells which have lost the power of division, temporarily or permanently. So, permanent tissue cannot divide it and attain a permanent shape, size, and function. Cells may be living or dead. Permanent tissue are of two types: simple permanent tissue and compound or complex permanent tissue. Classification of permanent tissue. At first, simple permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue is made up of one cell type and serves function like support and storage. The most common type is parenchyma, chlorenchyma, and sclerenchyma. And another type is complex permanent tissue. Complex permanent tissue consists of more than one type of cells. Example, xylem and phloem, which transport water, nutrients, and food throughout the plant. Today we discuss about the parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. In next class, we will discuss about the xylem and phloem. So, parenchyma. Parenchyma consists of relatively non-specialized large, thin-walled living cells mainly present in the soft parts of the plant and outer cortical region of roots and stems. Provides temporary support and maintains the shape of plant's body. It often stores food or contains chlorophyll for photosynthesis called chlorenchyma. A type of parenchyma with air cavities helps the plant float in aquatic plants called erenchyma. Next, what is collenchyma? Cells are living and elongated with the cell walls irregularly thickened at the corners. Located in non-woody plants, leaf stalks and below the epidermis of the stems and the veins of the leaves. Provides mechanical support and elasticity to young dicotyledonous plant. Next, sclerenchyma consists of elongated, narrow and fiber-like cells. Cells are the date pointed at both end and the thickened. Located in the stems around the vascular bundle, veins of leaves, and the hard covering of seeds and nuts, provided strength and the toughness to plant parts. Next, we'll discuss about the epidermis in the plants. Function. The epidermis is the outermost layer of the cells on a plant, providing protection to all parts of the plant. Structure. It is usually a single layer of cells, but in dry habitats, it may be thicker to prevent water loss. Epidermal cells on aerial parts often secrete a waxy layer to reduce water loss, mechanical injury, and fungal invasions. Characteristics. Epidermal cells are generally flat with thicker outer and the side walls compared to the inner wall. They form a continuous layer with no intercellular spaces. Stomata. Small pores called stomata are present in the epidermis of leaves, allowing gas exchange with the atmosphere. These pores are surrounded by guard cells and are essential for transpiration, water loss in vapor form. Root epidermis. In root, epidermal cells often have hair-like extension to decrease the surface area of the water absorption. Then desert plants. Some desert plants have a thick waxy coating of cutin on their epidermis to prevent water loss. Next, changes with age. As plants grow, the outer protective tissue can change. Older plants develop cork from a secondary meristem which is dead and tightly packed to provide the additional protection.